our headstand series for class number 3. So class number 3 is all about building strength through the shoulders. So when we are in a headstand, we will be working through the shoulders to keep us up. As always, please just work within your own ability. Brilliant. So we're going to start kneeling. If kneeling isn't very comfortable for you today, then just take it to any other comfortable seated position. Rolling the shoulders back, palms face towards the sun, closing off the eyes. Bringing the awareness towards the breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And just lifting the hands off the lap. I want you to start flicking through the wrists, the fingers, just warming up through the wrists. So we spend a lot of time on our wrists in yoga, especially when we're working on our shoulder strength. So we want to make sure that they are warmed up. And then we're going to build that shaking into the elbows, into the shoulders, into the chest, the torso, the head, the neck. So now we just shake it. Maybe you're shaking forwards, maybe you're shaking back. And just focusing on this movement. Asking yourself how it makes you feel. Just building up that heat, that energy within the body. Brilliant, and just slowing down that shake now. Maybe you're just rocking from side to side until you come to sit in stillness. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting the arms above the head. Exhale, bend the elbows down to a 90-degree angle into cactus, opening up through the heart. Beautiful, taking a deep inhale, and then on your exhale, bring the hands together, drop the head curving through the spine. Keeping the eyes closed off, release the hands down by the sides. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Exhale into cactus. Take a breath in. And on your next exhale, draw the hands together, drop the head, curving the spine. Beautiful, repeating this once more. Inhale, lifting above the head. Exhale into cactus. Taking a breath here. And on your next exhale, bring the hands together, dropping the head, curving the spine. Beautiful, releasing the hands, opening up through the eyes. Extend your right arm in front of you. Bring your left fingers to your right fingers and just bring the fingers back towards you, stretching through the wrists. Perfect, releasing that right hand, and this time extending out the left hand, right fingers onto the left hand, bringing them towards you, stretching through the left wrist. Beautiful, releasing that left hand. Okay, coming down on the mat now. So you're bringing your forearms onto the mat. Your elbows underneath the shoulders, your forearms, your hands underneath you, tucking the toes under, lifting up the hips and walking the feet towards you into dolphin. Holding it here, pushing the head away from you, really grounding down through the elbows and the shoulders. Keeping the awareness on the breath. Keeping the head off the earth. Beautiful, walking the feet away from you, drop the knees to the earth, untuck the toes, dropping the head down into our narrow leg child's pose. Palms face towards the sun, arms either side of the body. Finding the grounding here. Beautiful. Bring the hands back in front of you, fingers wide, tucking the toes under. Lift the hips to the sky, chest towards the thighs, downward facing dog. Beautiful. So making sure you're not opening up through much through the shoulders, keeping the shoulders square. Letting your shoulders support you. Beautiful. Okay, so option number one, bend each arm separately, or option number two, bending each elbows together, lower the elbows down into dolphin. Pushing up, downward facing dog. Perfect, we're repeating that for 4 more times, lowering down into dolphin. Downward facing dog, perfect. 3 more. Really working through that shoulder strength. On your last one, dropping down into dolphin, walking the feet towards you, pushing away through the shoulders, holding it there. Beautiful, walk the feet back away from you a tiny bit, pushing straight up into downward facing dog. And ripple the body forwards, high plank. A slight release from the shoulders there. On your exhale, ripple back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, lovely. Last one, inhale, come forwards, high plank. Dropping the knees to the earth, untucking your toes, coming into this tabletop position. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting up the left arm. And exhale, bend through the right elbow, tuck the left arm under. Dropping the left ear to the earth and extend the right arm out in front of you. Thread the needle. Option of keeping the right arm out in front of you, or option of using that right hand to wrap it around the back of the body, bringing the right fingers to the inside of the left leg. Feel that opening up through the chest. Beautiful, whichever option you're in, bring the right arm back down by the head and use it to push open up through the left arm. Lovely, inhale, lifting up the right arm. On your exhale, bend the left elbow, tuck the right arm under, dropping the right ear to the earth and extending the left arm out in front of you. Option of keeping the left arm here, or option of wrapping your left arm around the back, bring your left arm to the inside of the right leg, increasing that opening through the chest. Beautiful, whichever option you're in, releasing the left arm back by the head, use it to unravel your right arm. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips to the sky, chest towards the thighs, downward facing dog. Inhale, extend the right leg away from you, opening through the hips, 3-leg dog. On your exhale, bend right knee to nose, curve the spine, create space. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-leg dog, beautiful. Exhale, knee to nose, holding it there. Keeping the awareness on the breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Beautiful, and stepping it back, downward facing dog, perfect. Taking a releasing breath here. Inhale, extend the left leg away from you, opening through the hips, 3-leg dog. Exhale, bring the left knee to nose, curve the spine, create space. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose, making this movement flow, finding fluidity. Inhale, 3-leg dog, last one. Exhale, knee to nose, holding it there. Beautiful, and stepping it back, downward facing dog. Lovely, remember option of taking child's pose if you want to, it's always an option. Okay, coming back down into dolphin now, forearms on the earth, walking the feet towards you, powering up through the shoulders. Perfect, and dropping the knees to the earth, untuck the toes, dropping the forehead to the earth into child's pose. Lovely, walking the hands back in front of you now. Come down to lying down on your stomach. So you're bringing your left arm out to a cactus position, so it's bent at a 90-degree angle. Your right fingertips underneath your right shoulder, dropping your left ear to the earth and opening up with your right leg over towards the right, feeling that stretch through the left shoulder. Option of closing off the eyes here. Beautiful, just slowly bring yourself back round onto your stomach and bring your right arm out to cactus, so the elbow bent at a 90-degree angle. Your left fingertips underneath your left shoulder, dropping your right ear to the earth, lifting up the left leg and bringing it over to the right. Opening up through the right shoulder. On your inhale, you're creating space, and on your exhale, you're sinking deeper into that space, increasing the flexibility. Option of closing off through the eyes. Beautiful, rolling back onto your stomach now. Place the hands by the shoulders, lifting up the hips, so the hips are staying above the knees, and walking the hands away from you, coming into our extended puppy position. So you want to make sure that you're not collapsing through the ribs here, you're keeping the core engaged. If you are a little bit more open, option of coming up onto the fingertips. And you're bringing your awareness back to the breath here. Feeling your forehead and your knees connect towards the earth, finding that sense of grounding as you're opening up through the back and the shoulders. And just giving yourself some thanks for spending this 15 minutes finding strength through the upper body, through the shoulders. This 15 minutes just to work on yourself. Beautiful, walking the hands back towards you, coming into a kneeling position. Your shoulders roll back, your chest up. Inhaling, lifting the arms above the head. Bring the palms together, lower your hands down through to your heart. Smile. Namaste. Brilliant, thank you so much for joining me on class number 3, and I look forward to seeing you all on class number 4.